Well, well, well. Hello. It's me, the supernatural duck, really normal duck, duck, ducky, and sometimes God King Duck. Today is the 26th May. It's about 11 p.m. Almost. And despite me saying many, many times over, I would not be starting another new game anytime soon until I finish other games. Wouldn't you know it? Here's another new game. Um, but I just, quite frankly, I've just been wanting to play this game for a long time. Um, so we're playing it. And I'm pretty hyped about it. I hope it goes well. I hope I have a good time. It would be unfortunate if I didn't. But I have faith it'll be a good time. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of this game, although this is literally the first time I've ever booted this game up. And yeah, it's Battle Brothers. To which I can describe it as, from my understanding. Hello, Crippy. Welcome in. I have no idea where I'm keeping chat for this one. I'm gonna have to boot the game up and figure it out. Boot up the game in advance and start a test save just to figure those things out? I'd never. Although that's actually not the worst idea. So this game it's supposed to be sort of like XCOM, but like fantasy D&D, kinda. XCOM in the strategy sense. I don't think it's not really cover. I don't think there's cover. It's sort of like a tabletop game aesthetic. So yeah, I think that's all the information I have effectively to describe this game. My unlimited vocabulary exhausted immediately. Alright, let's start a new game. New campaign. Okay. Rebuilding a company. We're gonna do the tutorial. You're a second in command in a mercenary company that has been tracking Brigand. Why am I forgetting how to say this word? It's not brigade. Brigand? There we go. Named Hoggart. For some time now. An unexpected turn of events leaves the company in shatters, and you in charge to rebuild it from its former glory. Recommended for new players, that does include some helpful guidance in the beginning. Easy. Company name? The name of the mercenary company. We gotta, right? I feel like I should know how to spell. This is correct? Why my brain's telling me that there should be like an E in here? No. Okay. Ducklings make sense. Okay, we're gonna go with the ducklings. Late game crisis. All crises will be randomly chosen between the options below. Nobles at war. Ruthless war between noble houses. Assuming this is like orcs and goblins. Undead. Permanent destruction. What's permanent destructions? Cities, towns, and castles will be permanently destroyed during late game crisis, and having the world go down in flames is one of the many ways you can lose your campaign. So I don't think I've ever played a game where I've made it to a late game crisis, but I know that there are a few games out there that have it. I believe Total War has something like that in Stellaris, but I've never really made it far in those games. Oh, this is sick. That has a dragon. Oh, well, some of these are pretty cool. Some of these are pretty brutal. So my understanding is this game is pretty rough. Okay. Well, none of these seem particularly duck-themed. Let's go with this. This seems... It's like some cool heraldry. Map seed. Interesting. So the worlds are like completely random. Like Minecraft. Unexplored map? Optional play the game where the map is entirely unexplored, not visible to you at the start of the campaign. You'll discover everything on your own. Makes your campaign more difficult, potentially more exciting. I think we start everything very easy. High starting funds, easy economy, easy combat. I gotta figure out how to play the game, right? Bows perform better against unarmored targets. The last battle. It all went wrong. 2 days ago, the company was hired to track down Hoggart, the Weasel, and his band of raiders, but it was them who found you first. In ambush. Some jokes about horses, cut short by an arrow to the throat. Shooting arrows from everywhere and nowhere. Men holler and scream a great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your weapon with the rest of the men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A hurried glance sees the men charge without you to make a valiant last stand. Met in force as steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain, a last nod before his throat is cut. You're left in command now of what few men remain. Trembling in pain, you lean on your sword, and with all your will, you muster slowly to rise again. This is a fucking bad start. They're like, here's a nice, cool, chill tutorial. Alright. Is that a dragon? Alright, is this immediate? Is this combat? Are we starting in combat? So yeah, it sort of has like a board game sort of aesthetic. As you can see. Okay. Can I get some controls? Drag with mouse. Okay. So I'm good to start clicking. Okay, cool. I was like, is there hotkeys? Am I gonna immediately start moving through the turns? So this is the evil guy. This is who betrayed us. There's a lot of blood. Alright. Alright, so this is who I got. This is the tutorial? They're just like, go nuts, end round, wait turn, end turn. Shoot bolt. Plus ace AP. Holy shit, okay. I'm like really in it. Action points, got it. Okay. Builds up 5 fatigue. What does fatigue do? It's gained for every action, like moving or using skills when being hit in combat or dodging a melee. Reduce a fixed rate of 15 each turn, or as much as necessary for a character to start every turn with 15 or less. Is maximum fatigue. If a character accumulates too much fatigue, they may need a rest or a turn. Okay. Morale. Okay. Health. Body armor. Okay. So we're going to want to shoot. 55% chance to hit. 54. We're just going to have to hope that that 1%... Okay. Reload. Okay. We're out of shots. Okay. And turn and round. Okay. Okay. We're good. Oops. Okay. So 1 tile is 2 steps. Okay. What do we got? We got thrust. Spear wall. Prepare to immediately attack an opponent that attempts to move melee range. Knock back. Shield wall. Well, he's got a bow, but they have. I'm gonna be honest. I'm skimming through a bit of this. It seems like builds up 30 fatigue. So this costs 4. Okay. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna spear wall. Seems like a good idea. Split man. Uh-huh. There's enough force. It always hits both head and body for additional damage. Round swing. Swings at all targets around you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems crazy good. Probably don't want to be surrounded, though, right? That seems like a terrible idea. It'd be devastating if it connects. Okay. And split shield. You can just chop people's shields in half? You can destroy shields. Okay. So items are temporary. Man, I can't really, like... I guess I just wait. I'll move here, I guess. I guess it's better for him to get hurt than the archer. Sure. Enter. It's the tutorial. Bad things probably can't happen that bad, right? Okay, he's swinging a meat cleaver at me. Okay. I'm digging the music to the game. Okay, so what's... I don't want to kill my own guys. And he doesn't have a shield. Right. Chop him. Holy shit, he cut his head off. Okay. Good, good job. Okay. I really hope this isn't the kind of game where, like, I can miss and shoot my own people. Okay. Are arrows a inventory thing? They are an inventory thing. Okay. Okay, we'll look into that soon. We'll move you up. I really cut that dude's head off. What was that? What just happened? Wavering? Oh, it's his morale. I see. Oh, nice. Am I, like, invulnerable in the tutorial? Can they not hurt me? Am I, like, good? Chopped his head off, too. Okay, so the one dude gets away. Okay. Loot. Found loot. Stash. Got bandages. We've got ground grains. I mean, I guess we'll take all the stuff, right? Okay. You're live. You won. You know, thinking about it, I don't know if I was in any danger. It makes me feel a little less cool, but I'll live. The adrenaline fades, and in its wake, you can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow shaft, your chest heaves, pain for breath. Everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down to but a few men. And that bastard, Hoggart, did justice to his name, fleeing like the weasel he is. What now, Captain? A voice says from behind. It's Rabe, who sits down beside you, bedding his bloodied axe on his leg. You turn to him and reply before you can. But before you can, he continues. Man, I'm not doing well with these names. Bernards? Bernards? It's like Bernhards. I don't know. I'm doing my best. It slit his throat. Man, everyone's just having bad. Everyone's getting their head chopped up. He was a good man and a damn good leader, but all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Torvald joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Then Arnulf the Quick. Save the ceremony and anointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Finsterwald to collect our pay. The Weasel's men are slain, after all. Besides, Captain, we ought to see that wound before we lose you, too. Wouldn't want to leave Torvald in charge, right? Hi, HP. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Gold. But crowns. Provisions. Assuming this is how the average man requires 2 provisions per day. No more trained. You'll eat provisions closest to expiring. Let's go. Less food is less morale. That makes sense. People will desert you. Okay. Tools and supplies. Which repairs stuff to keep it in good condition. Ammunition. Medical supplies. Okay. Sounds like they auto equip arrows. Okay. We just sort of travel. Alright. Fuck. Didn't realize there'd be so much reading. What a sorry display. It must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Finsterwald. 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Gottfried, the trademaster, no doubt expecting you to return in more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine, while a servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged, except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends your wounds. A pin pierces your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You grit your teeth till you think you hear one break. Godfrey, the trademaster, sits beside you and asks if you took care of Hoggart. You shake your head. We killed his men, but the weasel eluded our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire pokes, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod, and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire. Flesh from flame. A golem of pain. Godfrey the trademaster hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, Selsor. The brigands have been removed, though it is a shame that Hoggart still lives. We expect to get paid for this. So, like, I'm assuming the character I play does not get put on the field? Or was that just for tutorial purposes? I don't know if you have to protect yourself, but apparently he's a badass. He's just like, yeah, just put a fire poker in the wound. It's fine. I'll deal with it. Just gotten off Baldur's Gate. Hopefully your run's going well. Still need to get to Baldur's Gates at some point. Baldur's Gates? Well, you know what, actually, I guess I could say Implora. I mean, there is 3 of them, technically, but honestly, I doubt I'd go back. I'm pretty sure the first 2 are incredibly old. So I don't know. You know what, I play most of the games in series when I play them. I don't know, who's to say? I hope it was fun. Just made Attack 3. Let's go. I hear that's, from my understanding, that's incredibly far in the game. Godfrey the trademaster gasps. Well, naturally, 400 crowns as we agreed upon. He gestures towards a servant who rushes to your side with pay in hand. I wonder, may I make the use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that is Hoggart once and for all. And I would pay you again, of course. Another 400 crowns, Sarichet? Rabe scoffs and turns to drink more wine, but Arnulf the Quick stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we will rebuild it. Without... Forgot I called us the ducklings. Without the ducklings, Rabe would drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets. And Torvald, by the gods, we all know he'd go chasing the woman folk until one stove his rotten head in. Okay, don't know how I feel about Torvald. Not a fan of that. We need the ducklings. It's all we have. What do you say, Captain? Rabe burps, raises his cup to you. Torvald playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard, Hoggarts or not. It's up to you, Captain. Yeah, I mean, we gotta kill him. Right? Revenge. Yeah, it's the last third of the game. I figured. 3-act structure makes sense to me. God, man, these names, man, I can't read. Godfrey the Trademaster claps his hands in satisfaction. Excellent. My little birds, we need some time to find where Hoggart is hiding. His hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies that you'll be good and ready to end this when time comes. I shall see you in a few days, time at the latest. As you leave Godfrey the Trademaster's house and stand on the outskirts of Finsterwald, Arnulf the Quick seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado won't do shite. We need warm bodies in the ranks. Figure we find 3 good men, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Bodunk town's got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. We could travel to Lutendock in the east. Them city folk aren't always as hardy as these country... But... I don't know about some of these, These guys are a little rude. But we're more likely to find men with fighting experience stopping to rest there. Never actually finished this game. The last playthroughs were either 2 people who don't speak to each other anymore. This will be the first time you actually finish the game. You know, I've heard a lot of people don't finish Baldur's Gate. That a lot of people just make a lot of games. Whether or not it's because of multiplayer. I just heard it's an incredibly long game. That's what we shall do. Okay. Okay, how does this work? Marketplace, hire, Fletcher, range weapons. Okay, hire. Okay. It's just make a new game just to create a different character. Sometimes it's just fun to make characters. That's a dangerous thing about, you know, those sorts of games, D&D in general. You know, it's easy to make characters. It's hard to play out the whole thing. Okay, so some of these guys want like a ton up front. So they all have like little character traits. You with the Sims. Daily wage. For some, the wild is a refuge. Markov once found a safe register amongst the trees. That time is over. Wounds and old and fresh dot his already mottled body, and they are not superficial. This man has been fighting something fierce in the wild. Do I hire a bunch of people? Sure. We'll follow the tutorial. We'll grab the 3 cheapest people. This dude's a lumberjack. Welcome aboard. Also a lumberjack. Welcome aboard. Marketplace. How does this work? Sometimes you don't want to do anything but create a character. You know, I'm not the biggest on creative characters in most games, but like, I get it. I think that's fair. Do I need to Okay, what if I leave? Alright, what if we pause? Okay, so... How do I... Okay. Okay, so... What's this stuff? Background companion. It's known not to be a big talker, but he has every right to be. An assassin would have killed you in a pub were it not for this man. Quickly whirls around his shield. Huh. So, is that like... Less experience gained? Background. Okay, so I'm assuming they just have that background because the tutorial characters? Okay. Because the new guys don't have it. And these guys are lumberjacks. Okay. That's their spirit. Double grip. 15% damage. Strong. Optimist. Disloyal. Is always content being in reserve. I have to put myself first. This character is rather disloyal and will be fast to leave should you ever run out of crowns or provisions. Right. Good to know. So what's 50%? Okay. Did the shop change? Oh, I clicked on the Fletcher. Whoops. I see. Okay. I can just buy a straw hat? Wait a minute, it has 30 protection? Really? Okay. So heavier armor gives more fatigue. Interesting. You use bandages in combat. Okay. Oh, they only have one of each. Okay. Okay. Objectives. Weapons and armor. Does that mean I have to buy a weapon and an armor? Buy a bow. We will buy an armor. Do I have to equip all of them? Alright, let's not equip anything good on that guy. 30. I say that and then immediately put a bow on this guy. Oh, do I have to buy a quiver? Huh. Quiver bolts. Okay, well. I don't have a quiver. I don't know if I can use it. Fucking whoops. Oh well, that's fine. We don't even need that, like, honestly. Like, personally, not even that important. I mean, like, honestly, you could just carry arrows if you think about it. Okay. So let's go to... Let's go to Luton. Holy shit. Music's so dramatic, I'm walking across the road. I dig the map. I'm assuming because it's... Oh, okay. Along the way. As Luton Dock's skyline appears on the horizon, Torvald seeks a word with you. Never been to Luton Dock before, but I've been around ones that look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods as all... There's a lot of swearing that's not swearing. Man, am I committing to saying everything they're saying? I don't know. These heckin' hecks love to have their goods delivered. With so many merchants, you can find almost everything you need to. Keep an eye out for bargains, and then don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Rabe sees fit to add his own opinion of what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I'd say that's where we should go first. Nothing helps a man down on his luck more than a good pint. God knows we've earned it. Torvald shakes his head. You say that every time we stop in town. You say that even when we're already drunk. I'll keep it in mind. So I'm wondering how, like, opinionated the companions in your group, like, how much that affects things. Like, are they always going to speak up? Like, I don't know if this is just tutorial stuff. I have one contract. Disappearing villagers. Terrified villagers. Hire harbor. Okay, you can get on a ship. You go to the barber. Huh. Buy dubious potions to lose weight. What the... What is this? Amber shards? Traders would pay good money for it? Fritz the Survivor. Disease, the ultimate invisible hand. Fritz hails from a tiny village that now stands as a mere footnote, wasting little of history's ink. But Fritz is a survivor. After stumbling upon his dead family, he gathered what he could and ran. Fritz is merely a man anxious to look ahead rather than behind. Welcome aboard. Okay, we want to buy the quiver. Alright, we're gonna need to stop spending gold. Apparently people need gold every day. What's this say? The large tavern filled with patrons all over the land, offering beverages, food, and lively atmosphere, which share good news and rumors. Pay for a round to get their spirits up. Pay for a round to get patrons to share more news and rumors. Patron talks about this and that. If you're looking to fetch a good price for your trading goods, my friend, you should go to one of the large cities or castles, not so run-down poor villages at the world's ass. I guess we're looking for rumors? Because we're trying to find the dude? Guardsmen are doing what they can, but these brigands just move on to the next town, waylay travelers on the road. They're said to lurk around a bitter field now. Okay. pause this. Open the thing. Go to Fritz. Fritz, you're an archer. What you got? Optimist. Good spirits. Aim shot. Trick shot. So, like, it's very interesting there's, like, a perk tree. I'd be interested to look at that a little bit more. But the people's abilities are determined by their gear, not based on, anything else, which is interesting. Alright, so there's bandits by Bitterfield. Okay. I don't know if this is a good tutorial. I feel like maybe I'm missing some important stuff. I feel like me having played games similar to this before is helping me a lot more than the tutorial. The tutorial does feel sort of like best of luck. Not announce any ambition for your company to pursue. You'll be asked to do so as your game progresses. Interesting. I think our ambition right now is revenge. Godfried, the trade master, is pacing back and forth when you find him. The healers who damn near killed you with the fire poke is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Godfrey, the trade master, claps his hands. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We got a hold of one of Hogwarts' former men. My good friend here had a nice little talk with the man, and now I know where Hogwarts licking his wounds. The healer clears his throat, playing his fingers out like... I'm just not reading some of this. Like a maiden looking to paint them. I did not think that's where he was going with that. I apologize. Maybe that I was just assuming based on a lot of the things in the game. My apologies. He speaks as though he's identifying the disease he's about to excise. The brigand known as Hoggart is hiding in a small hut in the hills to the north of here. Based upon my most civil discussion with one of his men, Hoggart knows the ducklings. Can't believe I call them the ducklings. So on his heels, and we'll have gathered more men since the last time we met. Nodding, Godfrey the Trade Master waves you off. Good luck, Sellsword. We'll return with his head. Okay. So here. I've got literally the best people I found immediately. Everyone's prepared to fight. Are these tracks? Am I following tracks? Interesting. Does that mean the road was traveled recently? Scout reports have seen the following. A few thugs and a poacher. I'm assuming he has an arrow. Bow and arrow? Engage. Okay. We have different elevation. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm like, okay, I guess I go first. I guess I'm in it. Okay. Is this the dude? It is. Alright, I don't want to go too far forward. Because they'll move forward, and I don't want them to move forward to attack. I don't know if I can go through this. This might have been a mistake. %16 chance to hit. We will wait here patiently. What's the range on the crossbow? 54? I gotta fire. Unfortunate. We'll move here. Okay. Move you here. Okay. There's a way to see impassable terrain. Well, first of all, hello. And second of all, thank you for the information. Is that a... I wonder if that's a setting. Actually, what are we looking at here? I haven't even checked this out. Hide trees. Highlights for block tiles. I see. Okay. Thank you. I didn't even think... I didn't even occur to me to check up here. Is this retreat? Not doing that. Alright, the health bars are a little... invasive, but I think I'll leave them there. Okay. Okay, so now we're back at the top of turn order. Alright, I might as well go all the way, right? I can't attack anyway. Okay. Aim shot. Assuming... Okay. 9% chance to hit, 5% chance to hit, 7%. Wait, is there just cover? Oh no, there is cover. What the fuck? Why would there be cover in this game? Okay. Gambling again? Hi Cordy, how's it going? Yeah, I'm playing a statistics kind of game. Okay. I'm engaged in melee, so I can't shield wall. Wait a minute, I can't spear wall. I can shield wall. Okay, does attacking drop that? I don't know. Decapitate. Inflict fleeting wounds if there's no armor absorbing the blow. Okay, well, I mean, he does have armor. Oh, okay. Is he dead? Did he just die? Can you not be dead? I got an achievement that said lost your first mercenary. I think he's dead. Okay. Just like that. Just dead in a hit. I don't know if flanking's important, but I guess we'll find out. Perfect run ruined. I can't restart. I need to learn how to play the game. Give him a chop. I missed. And I'm tired. There's a log at the top left. Thank you again. Mizu. This is like the tiniest text. Alright, okay, where is it? Gisbert, head is hit for 48 damage and suffers a fractured skull. And he's dead. He died of a fractured skull. Okay. Okay, and I took damage for trying to move behind him. Okay, we're learning a lot here. Which is... make better choices. I'm working on it. Okay, there's a lot happening. This is the proper tutorial fight. Okay. So how's this? Nope, no good. Marwyn as a competitor for tiniest text. Can I don't know how big I would even want to make the log. Nah, that's fine, I guess. I'll just try and read out the important stuff. And maybe try and pay attention to it a little bit more. A 24% chance? It's not very high, but we'll fire. Okay. Alright. Hit him so hard, he's nearly dead and he lost his hat. Okay. Okay. Is in opponent's zone of control. Okay. I'm assuming that means bad. I shouldn't move. So I should just split man. Chop. Okay. Head removed. Okay. I'm gonna move here. Okay. Okay. 35% chance to hit. He's dead. Okay. We've gotten our revenge. Okay, reload. Okay, end turn. What's end turn? F? Okay. Let's knock back. I guess we're just going to keep trying to decapitate, right? Because this is... I mean, it still does damage to armor, right? So, I mean, I guess might as well try it. This takes less AP. No, it's the same? It's just fatigue. I mean, I guess I can take the fatigue. Sure. Okay, what if I... try it again? Okay. Okay. Alright, stab him. Okay, so what it... I don't know what all the icons mean. Grazed eye socket and breaking. I grazed his eye socket? Dude, this is fucking gross. I don't need the gory battlefield details. %5 chance to hit. Alright, we're just gonna end your turn. We got this sorted. Chop. Okay. Chop. Chop. Head removed. We decapitate a lot of people in this game, huh? You just wait here. Okay, he died. He died. He bled to death, I guess. I guess he was bleeding to death. That's my bad. Rip one of the tutorial starting characters, I guess. I've lost another guy. Okay. Right. I thought I was mopping this up. This is, this is a problem. I thought this was chill. This is not that kind of game. I gotta get everyone into position because I'm bad at positioning. Can I shoot and not 6% chance? No shot. Oh well. Come on. We got him. Get an achievement, lose half or more of your company one battle. Huh. This game is going to be rough. Yeah, go ahead and give me all that stuff. Hoggart lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered in a grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. You put a boot on his corpse and look at your men. For the company, for all the men who've fallen. Markov spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Finsterwald. Poof. Is this positioning? Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Light wounds, right. Okay. I get the level up. Okay. Tap your opponent's moon, gain an additional 10% chance to hit for each attack that misses an opponent. That seems pretty good. Resets every time you land. There's a threshold to inflict injuries on enemies by 33%. If points are increased, that seems good. 9 lives, once per battle. Upon receiving a killing blow, survive instead with a few hit points left, and have all damage over time effects. Bleeding, poison cured. Next hit is likely to kill you for good, of course, but improve defensive stats until your next turn. Help you survive until then. Bags and belts unlocks 2 extra bag slots to carry all your favorite things. Items placed in the bag no longer give a penalty to maximum fatigue. Probably should equip bandages on people, huh? Learn to move on difficult terrain. Adrenaline. First in turn order. Can recover. Get rid of fatigue. Gain additional experience in battle. Well, we'll do that. Everything can be learned if you put your mind to it. Gain an additional 20%. Experience in battle. At the 11th character level, you get an additional perk point, and this perk becomes inert. Playing the Manhunter's origin, you're indebted. Get the perk point refunded at the 7th character level. Okay. Oh, you get to level up their stats, too. Okay. Fatigue. Resolve. Initiative. Range defense, melee defense. This involves morale. I have 3. Oh, I can do 3. And they're all different. Okay. I see. Well, we'll just go experience. Is this the right choice? I don't know, but... Place item in stash. I see. So you have to put it in your stash to repair it. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is 55, this is 50, this is 90. Set item to be repaired? Does it repair as I travel? Huh. Guess we'll find out. Or we give him the good shield. Okay. She's a knife. I see. So I can, like, switch... Okay. Items will not repair in the stash automatically. Okay. Whoops. Camp. Uh-huh. So I'm assuming either at camp or at town? Encamped. Markov joins your side. Got a moment, Captain? You nod for him to speak his mind. Battle has left some gear worse for wear, and some men got... We got fucked up. We can patch both men and equipment while marching, but it's faster to set down and do it. Of course, if we can make camp, we should be wary of ambushes. The campfire in these parts is seen from every which way. I'll keep it in mind. Well, okay, so... Feels like... I'm glad I got the tutorial just then. So it seems like... As long as I'm traveling... Stuff will fix. Let me just double check. And if I'm camping. Okay, 73. $78. Okay. Got it. I'm assuming set to repair is maybe a priority thing? Oh, right. They don't fix things not equipped to them. I understand. Okay. Is that what... That seems like what it is. I'm getting it. I'm figuring it out. Hello, peasants. The company returns to Finsterwald as victors, their heads held much higher this time. The ducklings are not the size that they once were, but they're still a force to be reckoned with, as Hoggart learned in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Gottfried, the trademaster's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up, stares at it, nah. So, what the fuck is with this guy? Gottfried, the trademaster, approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, that is his ugly mug, all right. Servants, pay this man his money. Horn in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there is blood coursing through our veins. As long as we can hold sword and shield. There shall stand our company. All through the round, people will know the ducklings. Men cheer. Ray puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. As brothers. That feels like tutorial complete. Okay, can't do anything at night. I heard that there was... Where... Down here, there was like bandits or something. I guess so... I don't know. Okay, stuff's open. Marketplace. Probably sell stuff, right? It sells for like nothing. What is sell? Sold. Sold. $35 to $70. Sell this, sell this. Sell. Got tons of food. Salt's worth a ton? Sell the salts. Okay. Okay. Is there anyone to hire? You guys cost a lot. We're not going to do that. Contract. Holy moly. Granat the counselor welcomes you and walks you towards a Finsterwald square. There's a party of peasants milling about. But when they see you coming, they shape up and start talking as though they've been expecting you all along. They mostly talk in descriptors. Tall as any man, armor like you've never seen before, spears as sharp as a peddler's tongue. You hold your head up and ask what it is they're talking about. The counselor laughs. The men are here to say that they saw oddities out in the spot by the name of Crumbled Watchtower just west of here. Naturally, they weren't out there for no reason. They were looking for something by the name of Fetish of Fertility, a relic dear to the town, for though it we pray food and shelter. One of the peasants speaks up, and we were looking for it at his behest. The counselor nods. Of course, and when they failed, perhaps you can succeed. Get this relic for me, and you'll be paid quite well for your services. Pay no mind to their fairy tales. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Sure, what's the pay? He opens the palm of his hand. Some title crowns. So before you ask, that's all I have right now. You'll get 430 crowns when the contract is done. We need to be paid more for this. I don't think you quite understand how this works. We need to come to terms if you want to get paid for this. My offer still stands. Okay. I accept this contract. Now, I lost, like, 3 people last time. Which... is too many, right? It's too many people to have lost. So I think I want to hire people. I don't know, like, what's a good amount. But maybe this is easy. I don't know. Maybe I just hire somebody. I mean, Hank the Odd. You know, we're fine. Where is this? Where is this quest? All the way over here? Maybe we go to Bitterfield first. We'll just go for a stroll. Let's go for a walk. It falls to you, the commander, to see that the company succeeds not just on the battlefield, but also in fame and riches. So you spend evenings pondering about a bigger plan for the ducklings in your town. One, while the men talk and laugh around the fire. You're never going to become a legend simply by chasing brigands and doing small-time contracts. What do you proclaim to the men? The company will set out to do. Let us set out into the wilderness, discover the unknown and plunder it. Be it a wizard's tomb, a goblin camp, or aught else we might find. We need allies, forging a bond of friendship and trust. With one of the towns, we'll get company, better prices, more volunteers, and steady work. Allies seems good. I think that's... Okay, wait a minute. Increase the relation with civilian faction, one of the world's villages or towns to friendly by doing contracts. Failing contracts, betraying their trust will lower your relations. Creation relations with city-states takes longer than increasing relations with small villages. Noble houses do not count as civilian factions. Better prices, hire more people, more renowned, higher contracts. Renown increase for contracts and unlocking new types of contracts. Discover a ruined camp or a hostile location on your way by exploring land. Destroy it, take plunder. Yeah, let's be friendly, right? We're called the Ducklings. We gotta be the good guys. What's a temple? I mean, I know what a temple is, but like, what does it do? You have no wounded. Oh, they heal people. Sick. Mattis? Yeah, welcome aboard. I can swing a sword and cleave an axe, and so I have to move quick, but not quite fast. Along with the muddy roads, my boots skid, so many things I'm rid. Hand me your shield, and the thing shaped like my member, and may become one and all to a healthy next winter. It rhymes. Sure. Sure. Okay. So what's your deal? He's an apprentice, more experienced, quick, fast. He's iron jaw. Doesn't he mind getting hurt? Oh, okay. Put you in the front line. That makes sense to me. What's your deal? He's asthmatic. Same. Minstrel. Eagle eyes. Double grip. Weapon in poor condition. He has a lute. Okay. Well. $25. Yeah, we're gonna put this on you. Okay. Probably gonna get you a weapon. Maybe not the tavern. We need a weapon. Javelins. A spear is very expensive. Okay. So, gonna need you to not die. Probably pause between letting a lot of the day pass by. Alright. To our quest. To fucking 1,000 miles over here. Do we wander through the woods? What do we... Alright, we just walk through the fucking woods. Let's go. Sure, this is safe. We get some, animal tracks going on here? Whoa! What is that? Alright. Don't like that. Okay. Send a few men into the ruins to find the fetish of fertility. All of them return in a hurry, which is unusual as they have a strong inclination to dawdle about to eat up sunlight and earn an easy day salary. Thankfully, one of them has the relic in hand. Unfortunately, they all look like they've seen a ghost. They not need to explain the source of their horror as the group of skittering, armor-clanking undead emerge from the ruins and level their spears at the company. Well, we got the thing. We just gotta kill some skeletons real quick. They don't look that bad. Okay. Not a fan of, like, this. What? Okay, why does the music have to be like that? I understand why there's a thing to always show hip. We're gonna apply that. Can't shoot that far? Okay. I'm gonna wait for them to come to me. I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna have a nice chill time. This is very strategic. See, now this is good. Okay. Alright. Fire away. Nice. Reload. Awesome. And turn. I think I wait for them to come to me again. I don't know if that's a mistake, but I'm like, they'll come to me, and then they'll have less room to attack, and then I can do my... If I walk in, I can't really attack. So then they'll just be able to wail on me next turn. This is the logic I have to go with. Spear wall. Unfortunate. Kind of missed. Okay. Alright. Spear wall. Okay. I'm ready. Nice. And it pushes them back. Okay. Spear wall is, like, really good. I missed. Okay, well. Suboptimal. How do I get more action points? I feel like I need a few more of those. I didn't see anything that, like, increases that with level. Okay, don't have any moves. That's rough. Okay, the armor's gone. Okay, this dude is not very quick. Right. Spear wall and turn. You can move through teammates, huh? Okay. The triple spear wall? I should open this again. Is there... Let me see here. Options. Auto pause? Sure. Okay, it doesn't seem to be an option to always have that down, which is fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, only being able to fire, like, once is, like... not awesome. Like, switch places. Okay. Okay. I don't know who has my bandage. Okay. Come on, man. Okay. He's dead. Okay. Alright, we got one. It'd be kind of nice if we could, like, make it through a fight without losing people. Okay. Oof. I don't know who has my bandage. I don't know if I just passed over them. Okay. Shield's making a bit of a problem. This is no good. Okay, so his morale's wavering. Okay. He's running. You're leaving. Okay. Okay. We're gonna want to stay in the fight, everybody. Alright. Oh, switching weapons costs... okay. 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 You're fleeing still. Do I run? I think I leave. Sometimes it's better to do a tactical retreat in order to live. Fight another day. Men will attempt to reach the edge of the map by themselves and safely retreat. However, the enemy may catch up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think it's like over. Later, dude. Okay. Well. Alright, will retreat just automatically... it'll automatically play it out? Alright, so I just lose all that loot, huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah. This ain't, it's not going well. Let me just double check real quick. Only Torvald is, one of the original tutorial guys left. Okay. A long walk home. It's game's a little brutal. This is the easiest difficulty, easiest across the board. Either I'm probably not being the most strategic, I guess, but you know, sometimes there's learning curves. Sometimes the learning curves involve losing like a lot of people. Gernot the counselor meets you at the town square. You hand over the fetish fraternity, and the man cradles it as if it were an infant he thought lost. After a moment of awkward embrace with the relic, he holds up high, letting the townspeople see it. They cheer for a time. Too long, truly. You have to elbow Gernot the counselor to remind him to pay you. They seem in good spirits. Okay. Cool. High spirits. People are eager to do business with you. They're very friendly, but neutral. Okay. Okay. Who? Okay. Hey, man. Absjorn? A lumberjack. Earned his crowns by... Okay. Welcome aboard. Yeah. You have any gear of your own? 20? Don't worry where we got these clothes. Don't worry about that. Okay, well we sell this, reorganize this. Okay. Yeah, not super awesome. They don't have place where I can get jobs, huh? No contracts, no contracts. Lumber camp is used as a base for lumberjacks on the search for the most precious and durable materials in the nearby woods. Yeah, what happens if I just... Oh. Ambition fulfilled. Deciding that Finsterwald is a good place to invest your efforts, you decide to offer the protection of your company and take up any work suitable for your talents. You act like a gentleman in your dealings with the locals and encourage the men to mind their manners while in the settlement. This was, of course, some griping of at first. Torvald was sorely disappointed to give up brawling with the farmers, especially with the ducklings spending so much time in Finsterwald. But you convinced the men that having a friendly base of operation is important to your line of work, as it has meant getting better prices on the market. More people are willing to join your motley band. It's also much less tiring, not having to dodge militia all the time. You even enlist the men to do some small tasks in exchange for nothing but goodwill. I found that little brat who wandered off and dragged him right home. Torvald brags, quickly outvited by Mattis. I went to the market for the old spinster, split her firewood for winter, and even put out for washing, but I draw the line at rescuing treed cats. More renowned, Torvald's content. This will help us. Okay. Alright, what happens if I go to, like, a thing like a lumber camp? Nothing? Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to Bitterfield. Okay, we need to increase our renown. Okay. Well. What I meant to say was, I'm gonna fucking die. Holy shit. dude. Okay. I really... Okay. Flicks. Damage hit points. Can ignore armor. Flicks damage to armor. There's a negative 15% chance to hit. Can hit up to 6 targets. Surely I do this. Awesome. Put a lot of thought into a whole lot of nothing. If I get the high ground. Sick. I need to kill like 3 of these guys in 1 turn. Eight damage to shields. Okay. Just beat the shit out of the shield. Okay, I think I need to run. Round swing. Let's go nuts. Okay. If, like, one thing could hit, that'd be super awesome. I mean, like, I run, right? Fuck it. We'll give it another round. Suffers exposed ribs. We just hit the ground. It was hit with... Okay. Yeah, I think it's over. I think this is over. Just give him a stab. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to start a new run. I think it's over. I think it's just... I think this is... We're spiraling out of control here. I mean, I think I'm dead, but I think I've already spiraled. There's so many enemies, they don't have room to gather around me to attack me. Can one man on a hill with a meat cleaver take down 5 dudes? No, it's over. Crows begin to crowd the skies, blackening it with their shapes, filling it with their sickening squawks. Men have come to loot the bodies of you and your men, so your weapons and gear will continue on, doing biddings beyond your beckoning, beyond your call. 0 points? What was the point system? Was it that bad? Okay. I don't think it was that bad. Okay, well, I understand how the game works. Let's go again. New company. Years of blooding your sword with meager pay. You save enough crowns to start your own mercenary company. With you are 3 experienced mercenaries with whom you fought side by side with in the shield wall before. Start with no particular advantages or disadvantages. Okay. Random? Sure. We gotta change the name. We did ducklings. I don't know. What's sun-based? Mercenary company. Bunch of ducks. Fantastic. Okay, we're still going beginner though. We're sticking with this. I just gotta do it. Units next to opponents trying to flee get attack of opportunity. Okay. So that's just the standard. Also, thank you again for the advice. I do appreciate it. I know that there was an enemy before that did that, but I wasn't sure if it was like an ability or what. But it makes sense that it's just anybody. Assume that's to make retreating a lot more detrimental. Soak in the cool morning air. As the sun slowly rises, so does a new chapter in your life begin. After years of bloodying your sword for meager pay, you've saved enough crowns to start your very own mercenary company. With you are Torhelm, Rave, and Asdorn. Is this like the sort of very small amount of starting names? With whom you fought before side by side in the shield wall. You are the commander now, the leader of the bunch of ducks. As you travel the lands, you should hire new men in the villages and cities to fill your ranks. Many who offer their services will have never picked up a weapon before. Maybe they are desperate. Maybe they are greedy for quick spoils of war. Most of them will die on the battlefield. But do not be discouraged. Such is the mercenary life. And the next village will always have new men eagerly looking for a new start in life. The lands are dangerous these times. Robbers and pillagers lay in ambush by the roads. Wild beasts roam the dark forests, and orc tribes are relentless beyond the boundaries of civilization. There are rumors even dark magic being at work. The dead rising from the graves and walking again. There are plenty of opportunity to earn good money, whether by taking on contracts you can find in the villages and cities all over the land, or by venturing out on your own to explore and raid. Your men look to you to give command. They live and die for the bunch of ducks now. Huzzah. Okay, well. Real fucking choices I've been given here. I can't go farther down. I like that I picked the sun flag, and all the places around me have the sun flag. I guess I go here, the only town anywhere near me. Okay. Harbor, Temple, Barber, Tavern. Someone's looking to hire mercenaries? Sure. A dog is snoring at the feet of Wilfred the Burgomeister. What is this? I don't know what this word means. Is this some sort of burger-related, dealio? He leans forward to gently pet the hound behind its ears. I hear you have a nose for finding people, Sellsword, for solving problems. You nod. It is true, after all. Good, good. I have a test for you. A simple one. Something of value to me and it has been stolen. My ceremonial staff. I need you to track down those who stole it, kill them, obviously, and then bring it back. The item. What's it worth to you? He smiles. This will make you a rich man, my friend. You will receive 250 crowns when the contract's done. I'll accept the offer. I'll accept the contract. Right, do I hire more people? Does more equal better? Well, there is a tremendous amount of more people to hire. This dude is like a knight. Sir Theodric, and he's like level 3? Okay. Well, Get this guy. Fashions himself a man of the sewers. Yeah, welcome aboard. Framed for a crime he didn't commit and having to pay the constable everything to keep himself out of dungeons, he was forced on the streets, spreading a coin. Alright, welcome aboard. Mastery of an art is prestigious, but no one gets there in an instant. Urged by his parents to better his craft, Halston looked to start his career as an apprentice, learning all he could. Halston built the greatest work of art possibly ever seen in the field of underwater basket weaving. His master, though, was a jealous one, not to be outdone by a pupil. He burned the project to ash and eye-watering fumes. It was clear to Halston he could learn fast, but perhaps there was better masters to study beneath. Yeah, welcome aboard. Probably gonna need more stuff. Just get like a whole bunch of food. Am I spending a bunch of money I don't have? Yeah. Is it gonna pay off? Yeah. Right, we'll buy the broken spear. I think I hired like 3 people. Have a bunch of arrows. Sure. We don't want to invest too much. Destroyed in 1 use? Alright. I don't... maybe the net's good, but it doesn't sound good. What do you got? Athletic? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so I need to keep track of actual stats. You'd make a good archer. You already have archer stuff. Okay. That would make sense. Sure. I don't know if having multiple range people, it was not paying off very highly, range stuff, but you have a knife. Alright. Cool. So who are we trying to keep alive? Probably this guy. You probably won't get hurt. You might get hurt. I'm gonna keep you alive. I mean, I'm keeping everyone alive. Don't worry about that, guys. Everything's fine. East. Oh, tracks east of here. Okay. Okay, so I just actually have to explore? Please tell me this wasn't some sort of contract I immediately had to take a boat for. I feel like I'm heading pretty north. I guess we'll try over here. And that the tutorial's guidance... Guidance? The tutorial's guidance. What's here? Can't make out who you're facing. Maybe we passed in the crypt. There's just no way this is where I need to be going. This is a fucking terrible start. Oh. Sitting and jesting with the men while they check their kit, hone their blades, mend their armor, you wander off thinking of new ideas and improve company. Okay. Well... Okay. So I need to pick, like, what I want the company to do. You know, maybe we go back to the tomb. Make this trip worth it. It couldn't be that dangerous. Sure. I mean, why not, right? Because this was a bust. The game said go east, and it's the fucking ocean. But I didn't see any tracks. But I guess there could have been tracks. But I don't know where I'm supposed to look for them if it's the ocean. Engage. Holy shit. Retreat. Retreat. Get out of here. Later. Nope. It was a good fight, everybody. We really showed them. This is why cardio is important. You know, you gotta make sure you're prepared for all instances in life, and you need to, like, be ready to really make some, you need to run. Running's important. You know, it's okay to, you don't need to win every battle. Alright, GG. We did great, everybody. Did fantastic. Well, that's a problem. There's got to be some track somewhere. It's costing me money to be traversing in such a manner. Whole world, a whole world full of riches and good deeds that need to be done to save people, and I can't find anything. Just like anything. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this contract. Really? Like nothing? Alright. Will affect my reputation. Alright, I will keep the contract for now. Archery contest, disappearing villagers. Okay, but there's a tavern. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Go to the tavern. News and rumors. So, on the plains, the west of here. Supposedly the last resting place of a mythical piece of armor. Don't know the name of myself. I just know a lot of adventurers go there and don't come back. Don't know why I told you, really. I like your business. I don't know why I told you that. Sure. You got more news? Heard of Forgotten Fort? Asking around here. It's been haunting Seedock since before I was born. Folks say some armor of the gods are sealed there for all time. Back when man first settled. Okay. Okay. Am I out of my mind? Okay. I'm just like I'm double checking that I know what a compass looks like. Because I'm like second guessing myself here. Because good night. Have a good night. Thank you for all the advice. Have a good one. I appreciate it. I went to Grafenhaven, and they're like, go to the east, of which is the ocean. And so I go to the west, and then they're like, there's stuff to the west, which is the fucking ocean. Like, I legitimately was second guessing if I understood how compasses work. You better be careful, Supply Caravan, because, like, if I don't find something soon, we're going evil. Alright, we got tracks. We're following something. It's night, the moon's out, could be a werewolf. Holy shit. Oh shit. Hold on. Well, hold on. Well, watch it. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold it. Hold it. Oh my god. Alright. It's pretty dark. A notch zur. Okay. Alright. It's nighttime. Right. Sick. Glad it's nighttime. My first combat of this group, and we're fighting at night, ambush in the middle of nowhere. Sphere wall. Spear wall. And turn. Spear wall. Okay. Best of luck, gentlemen. Nice. Okay. Wow, you hit with a 6% chance? Alright, I'm gonna hold you here. Alright. We got a kill. Okay. I don't know what these guys are. They specifically said like orcs, so I guess these guys are not orcs and these are a different thing, or they would be called orcs, surely? Okay, we just hold your ground, everybody. Okay, spear wall is like fucking sick. No! Come on. Well, that's not... You're not supposed to die. Excuse me? What was that? Excuse me? What? No, bring this down. It feasts on a corpse. It feasts on a corpse? Alright. Oh, I missed and hit the person behind him. Alright, so you can miss and hit people. Okay, so these guys eat corpses. Okay. Okay. Feeling a little less confident. Please don't die. Oh, come on, dude. Somebody land their attacks just once. Okay, he's dead. Okay. How can this be going this fucking badly? Come on, dude. Please stop eating my friend's corpse. He's dead. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. This is so unbelievably bad immediately. I'm like, I'd rather fight this out. Okay, couldn't retreat. Couldn't attack because I had a bow and arrow. Oh my god, I just shot him in the back. No. I might have to restart the... I might have to do another run already. Okay. I'm too tired to attack him. Did he just grow horns? Did he, are they getting stronger when they're eating people? Okay, they're getting worse. Right. Right. It's getting worse. Dude, I know you want to retreat, but there's nowhere to go. I'm out of, I'm too tired to reload. Okay, we're gonna retreat. He's dead as well. They caught me. He's dead as well. Okay. Okay, it's a little unnecessary to show, you know, I get that he got his head ripped off and everything, but we didn't really need that additionally added to it. Okay. Bunch of Ducks has met its match. It isn't the first time, but in the past you respect the facts of the situation. He did not, and all the men beneath your command have paid the mistake for their lives. Okay. How would I describe that? Earth-shatteringly devastating. Just morale annihilated. What if we went with the Fighting Ducks? Okay. This is on easy. This is beginner. This is the... I knew this game was tough. This is crazy. Okay, I believe this is the same starting stuff. Okay, we're paused. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go to town. Hey, man. Hey. Oh my god, we made it to town. Contract. Okay. We're gonna take a seat. The Guildmaster throws a scroll at you, and unfurls just you catch it, you begin to read, but Guildmaster starts in with the news anyway. Traders from Salt Haven have all agreed to no longer patronize Holliston, so our little brigand problem is done away with. The history of it is pretty simple. As I'm sure you're aware of the brigands' methods, but those damn vagabonds have been harrying the road, pillaging caravans and killing merchants. I know exactly where they are. I just need a man of guts in need of glory or gold to go kill them. So what do you say? You're telling me you actually... They're on the road. I will do this job if I can find them on the road. 590, easy peasy. Accept the offer. Accept this contract. Okay. Who wants to join the team? track record hasn't been great. Okay. Alright, welcome aboard, everybody. Wait, what's your deal? And stands with a tome nestled behind a crooked arm. He hands it to you, opening it. The leather feels like none you've ever touched before. This is the only one passage inside, written over and over. It reads. Oh, okay. You a bit of a cultist? We got, I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him, actually. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the marketplace. I'm gonna go with the guy that's not got a tome of evil stuff. Okay. Who needs what? Okay, so you always get a dude with an axe, a dude with a spear, and a dude with a crossbow. You have a knife. Okay. You have determination. You have your hands, and you have a net. Okay, well, we're gonna take the net off. Alright, so what do you got? Ratcatcher, you're irrational. So you might just... Okay, bad resolve. Spartan. Finds no joy in eating and will use less provisions, as well as not leaving you as fast should you ever run out of provisions. Okay. Lucky. Surefoot. Gambler. Okay. Ailing. You get poisoned worse. Okay. Okay, we're gonna sell this. Can I get... the most high quality gear you can afford? Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is 50. This is 80. Needs to be fixed, but that's fine. This is 50. It's 55. So you have all these good stats. We're going to put this on. You have 20. What do you have? 20. 20. 10. Here, have a hat. Probably need a knife. Need another weapon. Okay. So the equipment, like the starting the game and doing the equipment thing, not that bad. That's fine. Loading people up with gear. Very quickly learning, don't get too sentimental with some of the NPCs. Dying seems pretty easy. Okay. East. Okay. We shall follow the road east. Oh, it's just like right there. Well, that works too. Now, I would assume that a starter quest, one you'd find immediately, would be pretty easy. That would make sense to me. Can't make it out. Who you'll be facing. Attack at your own peril. Prepare to retreat. Engage. We will save this town. We will make it better. Okay. 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 Do a little scan of the area. Cool. I'm gonna move up just a little bit. Alright. Not my favorite to miss immediately. Okay, so there's only 5 of them. We outnumber them. They should be scared. Frightened. Okay, so how does the mace work? Knockout. Stun or incapacitate. Okay, so this is like if people have shields and shield walls. Okay. We're just gonna give him a bonk. Okay, we're gonna go for... We're just gonna puncture. Okay. Stab again. Okay, this is one of the most successful rounds I've ever had, and I'm just kind of poking him with a knife. Okay. We killed a guy. It feels weird to be... I mean, I have weird emotions here. I mean, I guess they're bad guys, so I guess we're excited about this. I guess that's fine, but... Feels a little morbid. Can I stab up to this guy? Can't. It was all my running. Hit him again. That didn't do much, but that's fine. He tried to flee and we got him. Okay. Why is this going so well? Okay. Yeah. Why is this going so well? So just surrounding people is just dropping the morale, which is good news for me. Are you just gonna fight it out? Okay. Right, there's just no way that the 4 of them can't take this guy down. Oh my god, everyone survived. Everyone survived. Oh my god. Found a prisoner tied up in the brigands' camp. Freeing him, he explains that he is from Scansburg and was kidnapped by the vagabonds just a few days ago. He asked maybe you can join your band of mercenaries. Welcome aboard. See about a weapon for you. This is great. A day tailor, someone who's asked whenever an extra hand is needed. Okay. Cool. sword. Sure. Honestly, I think bonking the shit out of people, not bad. Okay. Okay. Quickly. Back. And this should maybe move me up to friendly. I don't know if that was just a tutorial thing last time that I bumped up to friendly so quickly or not, but hopefully we can be pals. Hi, trading caravan. I've made the road safe. We're heroes around these parts, haven't you heard? Kind of a big deal. Hello. Guildmaster leans back in his chair, folding his hands over his lap. Sellswords don't sit right with many folks. I suppose on the account of y'all killing and destroying whole villages on a short-change whim. But I'll admit you've done good. He nods to a corner of the room where a wooden chest lays unopened. It's all there, but I won't be offended if you need to count it. You do count it. It is indeed all there. Awesome. Contract. Dust covers the guildmaster's table, but there's a spot oddly cleaner than the rest. He gestures to it. So there's like one quest person per place? That's interesting. There's where my demonic statuette used to sit. If you couldn't tell, it's gone. You nod. It does appear to be missing. The thieves who took it should be easy to track down. They're good thinkers in the night, those brigands. But they make mistakes aplenty during the day. Footprints, crowns, ill-spent. You should be able to track them down with ease. He looks at you with a stern eye. Do you understand, mercenary? I want you to get my property back. I want it placed right where it belongs, and I want those thieves dead in the mud. What's it worth to you? Jingles a bag of coins. This will be yours if you help me out on this. It's 370 crowns of the contract. I accept your offer. So we are sort of just sort of doing this guy's dirty work. I don't know if I don't know if helping somebody get a demonic statue is like good behavior, but okay, we're gonna go with increase our renown. We're liked here, right? We're neutral. Well, I feel like we should be liked here, personally. Do I want to hire more people? Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Hold on to this. Okay. See, like, these tracks are, like, noticeable. I wonder if there was tracks before I just, like, super missed them. These seem like quest tracks. Like that last save. I wouldn't miss anything. I'm a great tracker. I'm being ridiculous. I found the thieves. Catch a group of brigands lunging your employer's property around. They seem shocked that you have found them here, and no time to waste trying to parley. They arm themselves and order the fighting ducks to charge. Alright. To battle. Okay. This is fucking hell of a uneven battlefield. Okay. Okay. So do I always go first, or is that just how turn order stuff will generally go? Because, I don't know, sometimes going first doesn't seem like that good. I mean, this seems not terrible. Oops. Nope. There we go. There. Okay. Okay, we are in it. Stab. Great stab. Stab champion. Can't stab him from up on the hill. Kind of a little weird. Okay. Oh, I shot my own guy. Okay, well. Oh, all right. He was pissed off. He was like, "Nah." Just try and knock him out. I know he doesn't have a shield, but still. God, this is like the worst place to be. I don't know if I can attack, like, up. I can. But I just couldn't with the knife? I'm assuming because the knife has, like, shorter range? Right, he's gonna try and flee, and then dead. Okay. I see. Isolating people seems to be a good way. I don't know what to do with archers. I feel like I need to make it so I'm not, But I can stab up. Well, why couldn't I attack before? Maybe I misunderstood something. Dude. Wilhelm. Buddy. What are we doing? I'll move you up top. Shit. No! Damn it. You can just die so quickly in this. You just really can't get attached. It's like if somebody does well, it's just like, well, that was good then. Like the dude with the knife, he was doing pretty good. Alright, worst archer ever. Around this guy. Having a rough time? I'm having a significantly better time than I was having. But I did lose a guy. So, you know. But only one death out of 2 fights, I think, is a tremendous improvement. Give me all your stuff. Battle over. You retrieve the dramatic statuette from the wasted clutches of your enemies and prepare to return to the Goatmaster. He'll surely be happy to see your success. Honestly, like, maybe it's just cost effective. Like, if I can get people really cheap. Like, if I can, like, hire them for, like, nothing. That's probably fine. Right? If they die, because then I'm not losing too much. Go Master takes the statuette from you, hugging it close as though he'd retrieve a lost child. His eyes get a little teary just looking at this artifact. Thank you, Sellsword. This means a lot to me. I mean, the town. You have our gratitude. He pauses. You stare at him. His eyes bounce around to the corner of the room. Our gratitude, Sellsword. Large wooden chest is opened by a guard. You count the crowns and go. Okay. Anyone new to hire? Okay. Are we friendly here? Open. Well. A lot of leveling up to do. Okay. Get everyone the more experienced stuff. This is 55, 55, 70. I should probably, like, level him up properly. Uh-huh. Maybe we bump the health. Bump the fatigue. Bump the damage. Cool. Everyone's getting so much experience. You won't even believe it. More health. More attack. Initiative doesn't really help me. We'll do the fatigue, because shield guys probably need it. More health. Get some melee defense. Fuck. Next time press cancel. Okay. Alright, maybe we should give this guy a shield. You've been promoted to having a shield. Congratulations. Should I give you a sword? Okay. We'll keep some stuff. It's 15.25. Sell that. Wooden flail. Sell that. Probably should have food. I guess if people want, you know, food or something. Buy the bandage. Buy some bread. Probably should equip the stuff to the people. Excellent. Okay. Where's the tavern? Drinks over in are better than... Okay. What if, 23 gold? Forces of evil are strong in the world. They hide in the woods and the mountains and in the shadows. And sometimes folk just disappear without a trace. It's happening again right now in Blankwasser. Okay. That's so fucking far. That's fine. Ow, travel the road. Hey everybody, I heard shit sucks here. Uses a cane to walk towards you. Explains that he once donned armor as a knight, but cruel fate has taken all that from him. Hiring would almost certainly be the man's doom. How merciful. Wobbles on two very stiff, possibly even wooden legs. He explains that he once deserted an army and obviously got caught. Dreams and inanimate objects are more threatening than this port. Welcome aboard. What are your stat things? Iron lungs? Good experience gain? Paranoid? Minus 30 initiative. Okay. Minus 30. Crazy. What's your contract? The steward's got a satchel with a scroll attached, but the name written on the paper is not yours. He weighs it carefully, lumps of coin curving about his fingers. The chink and chank's muted. He turns to you. You recognize that name? You shake your head. The man continues. A week ago, we sent the famed Sir Engelbert of here to go hunt down some foul beasts that have been terrorizing the town surrounding farmsteads for weeks. Do you know why the statue will remain in my ownership? You shrug. And answer. Because he hasn't returned? Stuart nods and sets the statue down. He sits on the edge of his table. Correct. Because he has not returned. Why do you think that is? I think it's because he's dead. But let's not be so negative. I think it's because the beasts out there require more. I think they require someone like you, Sellsword. Would you be willing to help us now that the nobleman has failed? Yeah, how much? 450? Sure. Out of the kindness of my heart, I guess. Hunt down what terrorizes. Okay. Well, if it's the dudes that eat corpses again, that's, it's dire wolves. Holy shit. You guys move very quickly. How do we hold the line, everybody? Don't miss. Okay. Shield wall. Okay. We're just gonna hold everybody. Just keep your shields and we'll wait. Okay. Well, let's find out some stuff about your stats. You guys are not that bad. Okay. Had me a little worried. Do a stab. Okay, who is this? I got so many people, it's hard to figure out who I'm ordering. Okay, this... I don't know, they seemed more threatening. Them just jumping onto the field like this. I gotta admit, didn't feel the most confident about it. But, this isn't going too bad. Yeah, they're just biting at my shields, really. And morale really drops when you, like, surround them. Even numbers, even bad numbers is the way. So everyone gets experience? That's good that... Whoa! 500 a piece? Okay, dire wolves are... a good enemy. Employer, the steward might not believe what happened here without evidence. You order your men to begin tracking pelts, trophy, scalps, whatever you might find of your victory. Okay. Let's go home. Okay, no more people disappearing. Just a few steps back, I see you've killed the beast. There's a mighty fine pelt you got there. You drop what you bought, a thick, heavy mane of beastly origin collapsing on a pile of fur and flesh. The man, almost too scared to get close, I'll shoot a satchel. Alright, 450 crowns as we agreed. I will go to the people and tell them of your success. Finally, we can have peace. Well... where can I sell this to get my money's worth? Because when you tell me it's 500 gold, I need to find like a trader, like specifically, I guess? Huh. I'm gonna need more tools. Spend everything I made on fixing armor, I guess. Okay. I gotta discover some stuff. I gotta go exploring. Now this could immediately go poorly. But we need to discover something. Yeah, we're gonna avoid those guys. Those birds? That's a cool little effect. Dude. Come on. Ah! I'm being attacked at night. Alright, these guys have, like, good armor, huh? Okay, there's a bunch of them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. What the fuck? Alright, we're gonna wait here. Let them come to me. Oh, the dude standing behind a tree. I was like, what is this? Thought it was some sort of magical specter or something. Come on. Dude. Starting to dislike the crossbow. Missing all the time sucks. It's seeming to be a bit better at, like, mid-range instead of, like... Well, I mean, obviously not, like, melee, but, like, close range. Okay, just one good stab at least would be good. Okay, he's... Okay. It's getting a little bad. And this is going so well, too. Okay. This is, like, getting, like, quite a mess to see. I wish it was not night. Okay. I'm like committed into this battle. Just fuck up his shield, I guess. Okay. Okay. Where are we? I probably... Man. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Guess I'll go up. Oh, man. I really would prefer not anyone to die. Well, my people to die. He's dead. It's over. There's 3 people on him. On the bright side, they're not on everybody else, so... I am getting flanked, though. And less people means I have less turns. Okay, is switching with people like the play? Come on. How much armor can you have? Oh no, please get away. Awesome. Sick. Cool. Stop stabbing me. Okay. I need to get like 2 kills. How am I doing so little? Okay, sick. Awesome. It's not 2 kills. Is this my guy? Where are you going? You got a lot of health. Are they running too? Come on. Can't even walk. Just beating the shit out of each other's armor. Okay, chase him. Damn. Shot my own teammate. Archers are terrible. Oh, thank you for not running anymore. You've missed most of the fight. Oh, and he's back. Oh my god, and they're back. We're back at it. We're just doing it again. Okay. Please, somebody hit. Oh my god, my guys are getting so tired. They can't even use all their action points. Unbelievable. How many more arrows you got on you? You got 3? I guess they're bolts. This is just brutal, man. We're just slugging it out. Everyone's just getting tired. Why was that such a huge hit? Okay. End this, please. We're in round 10. Is that guy gonna come back? Enemy retreats. The enemy is battered and beaten. There are a few still alive, scattered away in all directions. Hunt them down. Run them down. I want whatever loot they got. Fuck them. They killed like so many of my people. Interesting, it has like a auto-complete sort of deal. Holy moly. Wait, are they not dead? Pierced arm muscles? Traumatized. Okay. Permanent. That's not good. Broken elbow joint? Permanent? Oh my god. What is this? Deep abdominal cut. They had a rough time. Yeah. Holy shit. That was, Fucking brutal. Level 3. I haven't seen this. Gifted. Restoring life comes easy when you're naturally gifted. Instantly gain level up to increase the character's attribute with maximum rolls, but without talents. We can. Swapping becomes a free action. Resilient. You can be charmed? That's concerning. Resolve increased. Too fast. Gain 50%. Your character's initiative as bonus. Bullseye. Huh. Man. I don't know. Bump resolve, right? Resolve being up seems good. I don't want to run. This guy did run this match. He leveled up twice. Man, there is a lot of skills. Okay, so this is good for changing heights. So why not? Uh, okay. Oh, you have to level up too. Okay. Okay. Uh, I broke your tattered sackcloth. When the battle is so rough that people's sackcloth clothes are destroyed. What do I do? I mean, these two... I might just have to... I don't know, maybe this is messed up. These permanent debuffs are so fucking bad. I'm like, maybe shouldn't put crazy good gear on them because they're probably gonna die. Which seems a little evil. Um, because I shouldn't be treating my characters like that. But this game's pretty brutal. So it feels like that's not unintended necessarily. Got a ton of weapons. Okay. Didn't find anywhere to go. Okay. Maybe we head home. Maybe we go home. Okay. The battle is over. You look around the destruction it had wrought. Manfred is on his back, staring blankly in the skies with glazed eyes. Our brother's little battlefield. They are ill-shaped, fractured, fragmented, and soon fermented. Is collectively cruel end. And now the flies are gathering, dotting the dead like skittering moles. They capitulate on cold skin with shameless abandon and set about burrowing the next brood in the stillborn gore. Magnus the Blessed walks up and asks us what you wish to do with the bodies. Let us honor the dead. 60 crowns? You nod toward the dead. Those are some fine men. Fine men get a fine burial. We'll honor them as we should. A good hole to sleep in. Crowns which they can spend in the next world. And a feast to celebrate. I would expect the same done for me. Surviving men cheer and begin preparations. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We fought well. Obituary. Huh. Oh. Well, hold on. Dead man for it? Alright, we're going... We're going home first. Many new people. 2 of the 7 of us aren't gonna make it. Pool nets. What's the contract? Is it to take care of the thing? Red perch on the treasurer's window, the man seated. I wonder if it's how they got the brigands. I mean, I think they must have snuck in through the window right to the back. They got away with my lockbox. Doesn't sound like our kind of work. Oh, damn, it goes away forever? Fuck. No one to hire either? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and save campaign. New save game. Save. The stream game. Fun. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for Battle Brothers. This game's pretty brutal. It's a rough time. I'm enjoying it. It reminds me, I played very little of it a very long time ago. This game called Mountain Blade. It's very similar. This game is fucking rough. But I had a good time. So, potentially more of this. We shall see. But until then, I'm gonna call it there. Later, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I had a good time. See you around. And have a good morning, evening, or night. Drink water, take care of yourself, sit up straight, be positive, be nice to yourself, be nice to others. And I'm out. Goodbye. Later. Say it.